Claudia, you're on the air again?
Hi.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Claudia's gone again. Hello?
Here.
Hi, you're there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So should I start from the beginning?
Yes.
Did you hear what Okay. We have a home that we renovated with a builder who actually owned the properties around it. He wasn't paying subs as we were paying him to do the work, and so at the closing, there wasn't enough money. He didn't have any money to close. In order to avoid foreclosure by the bank, who was going to foreclose on him, we went ahead and paid all the bills, and so he owes us all this money, plus the fact that he didn't finish the work. He had two major things he didn't do. He didn't hook us up to sewer, and he didn't finish hooking us up to a well.
How much does he owe you?
About $150,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. So, but rather than lose everything we'd put into it, we were basically forced to pay it. So our major concern is, not only the money, but he has work that we paid for but has not been done. And over the last couple of years, several other liens have been put on the house because of other work that he did not finish. So we've had to work through those things. There's still one outstanding that the bank, I guess, is trying to work through, but we would like to be hooked up to sewer, and, we've already paid for it, but obviously he hasn't taken care of it.
Right.
So we're wondering if we can put a lien on his home in order to get these things taken care of and get our money back.
The answer is maybe yes and maybe no. Now, first of all, you got to sue him and get a judgment against him, all right?
Okay.
And then once you get the judgment against him, you can attempt to file a judgment lien against his home. But my guess is that this guy has a habit of doing the kinds of things that he's done with you, and he's probably got a number of judgment liens against his property already, okay? You need to be very careful about how you proceed in this, because what you don't want is you don't want to force him into bankruptcy. You want to make sure you get a lawyer who knows how to...
And I think that's very possible.
It is very possible, but it sounds to me like he may have engaged in some manner or some degree of fraud. And when you engage in fraud and you obtain somebody else's money, you are unable to obtain bankruptcy dissolution for those debts that you obtained by fraud. So you don't want to just sue him. You want to see if the facts would support a suit for fraud and misrepresentation, sort of intentional torts, intentional wrongdoing. Essentially, you're calling him a con man who never really intended or had the wherewithal to do these things for you in any event. You understand?
I do.
And that's not an inexpensive undertaking. You need to have a lawyer that really knows what they're doing with bankruptcy and with litigation and with real estate. And you want to make sure that you find somebody who's going to represent you well. Now, what county are you in?
Lake.
Okay. If you'd like, I'd be happy to have you come into my office at 30 North LaSalle and meet with me and Brian Russell. And we can sit down and talk with you a little bit about how best to pursue your situation and your claims. I'm sorry that we had the phone trouble to begin with. I appreciate you listening to the Law Show. If you'd like to make an appointment, make sure and schedule an appointment with us at 855-LAW-SHOW, okay?